Hello and welcome to Mystics.ie, the home of Ireland's leading psychics. This is your TAROTSCOPE reading. In the same way that a horoscope uses the stars and the planets to predict the future, a TAROTSCOPE uses a randomly selected tarot card to provide your forecast. We hope that you enjoy today's TAROTSCOPE, and remember, the secrets are in the cards. Today's TAROTSCOPE card is the Death card. Death is one of the most feared cards in the tarot deck, and it's often very misunderstood. Many people avoid mentioning this card because it has so much power. Most times, people take the name of the card literally. However, the real meaning within the Death card is one of the most positive in the whole deck. The Death card signals that one major phase in your life is ending, and a new one is about to start. You just need to close one door so that the new one will open. The past needs to be placed behind you, so you can focus your energy on what is ahead of you. Another meaning is that you're going to go through a major change, transition, or transformation. The old version of you needs to die to allow the new you to be created. This can be a scary time for you because you may be unsure of what will happen in the future. Even if you are scared, you should welcome the change because you're opening the door to new life events. Death can also mean that you need to let go of any unhealthy attachments that you have in your life. This is an important part of life, so learning to keep moving forward is one of the lessons that death teaches us. Love. When it comes to love and relationships, the Death card indicates being stuck in emotional dynamics that are no longer working. If you're already in a relationship, for the relationship to continue, you must learn to embrace change. Sometimes, this card can also indicate that you may want to end the relationship, especially if it hasn't been going well. It is important to remember that all doors that close with the Death card open another. While death may be difficult to accept in a love reading, transformations for one partner or another may be just what is needed to help both individuals grow. It is also important to remember that the cards are suggestions and that you have the choice to either accept and welcome your relationship's transformation or to let it go. While initially scary, the transformation that the Death card brings to love can also be positive. In less stressful terms, it can be the coming of a new era, such as an engagement. If you're not currently in a relationship, the Death card can mean beliefs, attitudes, or behaviors that you're currently shedding will help you develop healthier, stronger relationships. Career. If you've been considering a career change, the Death card can be a signal that you take the plunge now. You may have been going through a period of apathy, disinterest, and frustration at your current job. And should you not take decisive action, events in life may force you to make a change. You may be clinging to your current path because it offers stability, certainty, and safety. But if you are otherwise unhappy or feeling unchallenged, there is much more to lose than your comfort. Often, when one door closes, another one opens. Embrace the shifts occurring right now and dive in. Money. Loss is signalled by the Death card, meaning that you may unfortunately be dealing with a loss in your financial resources. This period can also be the initiator to a transformation in how you handle your relationship to your money and what you value. The lessons you learn from this time can lead to practical changes when it comes to managing your resources, as well as to spiritual changes in knowing what is truly important to you. The Death reversal meaning is still about change, but that you've been resisting it. You could be worried about letting go of the past, or you could not be sure of the changes that you need to make you go forward. Resisting the change and holding on to the past can limit your future, which can cause you to feel like you're in limbo. You should take some time to assess the ways that you've been approaching changes in your life. You may also find that you've been halting the changes that you need due to fears of the unknown. While you can still be afraid, you should trust that you're taking the right steps and move forward. Life moves on, so fighting passing time is only going to leave you with regrets. Death does not have to be a card of regret, especially if you heed its warning. Death, love meaning reversed. The death, love meaning in reverse can signal strong resistance to change when it comes to your approach and attitude to relationships and romance. This can come in the form of hanging on to a relationship that is stagnant and no longer helping either of you grow as individuals. There may also be dependence on the relationship, or you may only remain together because you feel comfortable, obligated, or scared of being alone. On the other hand, old relationships can also be revived. If you are single, death reversed can suggest that you must avoid negative patterns and dynamics to be able to truly engage in a loving relationship. You may have self-esteem issues, savior complexes, or wounds that you need to heal in order to find a partner that will love and respect you, and one you can love and respect in return. Career reversed death. As with this card's upright version, you're being pushed to a change when it comes to your job or your career path. But in reverse, you may be doing all that you can to resist this transition. You may stick around despite the unhealthy environment, the reduced pay, or the monotonous projects. Change is inevitable. This applies to our career as well as to other aspects of our lives. We must learn to welcome it instead of pushing it away. When we cling to a cycle that is no longer meant to remain in our lives, we watch it slowly decay and drain us. At times, this card can also represent negative patterns, repeating once again in your workplace. Do you self-sabotage? Does your defensiveness when making mistakes create trouble? Does your imposter syndrome affect how you interact with your colleagues? Consider what must be let go for you to release these unhealthy patterns. Money, reversed meaning. A loss of financial resources may be unavoidable, but this may be hard for you to accept and to adapt to. You may have to make some shifts when it comes to your expenses in order to make it through this temporary period, but you may find it hard to give up some things that you consider needs. Instead of this time to change how you relate to your resources and what your values are, you may not be learning your lessons. Learn to stop resisting these changes, and you may have a much easier time coping. I hope that you enjoyed your TAROTSCOPE reading today. If you would like a personal reading, then visit us at mystics.ie, email info@mystics.ie, or call us on +44 844 202 4444. And don't forget, the secrets are in the cards.